Good morning, LBHT crew. Good morning, Rogue Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hope your week is going well, but if not, it's going to get better starting right now. All right. Listen.
Today's the day.
Today is the day. All right. It's my birthday.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Yes. I look. There are two things we're waiting for: the Ravens schedule, but more importantly, my birthday. All right. I'm just joking, but yes, it is my birthday. And speaking of, I was gonna say, Coach's birthday tomorrow, and make sure you show him some love. And he showed us some love in the super chat. Appreciate you, Coach. Says let's kick this early morning birthday party off right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, and we're gonna celebrate Coach tomorrow. All right. And listen, it'll be Coach's birthday, and we get the schedule release, the full schedule release. I heard there's some things getting leaked out already.
Yeah,
and this is something that they do every year. You know, they tease. Oh, I hear so and so's playing on Monday night.
right.
I hear so and so's playing Sunday night. Things like that. So that's going to be the new norm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious though, who's going to the schedule release party? Any of y'all season ticket holders, or any of y'all or PSL owners? Usually the PSL owners, they get they get the first dibs on it. But any of y'all going to that season the season release schedule release party? Let us know. I want to know what that's like. I'm wondering what the turnout's going to be like.
Right.
I thought it's going to be a sellout.
Really? On a Thursday?
I think so. Devin, Janelle, konnichiwa. I'm sorry, Slim. Good morning. Good morning. Appreciate the super chat. I saw Devin right above you. Thank you, Slim, for the super chat. It says taking some position as coach. Oh, thank you. Taking the same position as coach. The bros lead them from the front. Happy birthday, Jose. Blessings to you. Hey, thank you, Slim.
Yes, indeed. Hey, Slim, happy birthday to your mom. We ain't forget.
That's right. That's
we
right.
Ain't forget.
Yes. Very happy birthday. Very happy birthday. Indeed. Thank you. Devin, konnichiwa. Good morning. Harry Holland, good morning. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday love. Reese, thank you. One Sessions, thank you. Joey, thank you. Corey, thank you, man. Thank all of y'all, man. Thank you. Just Aloe, salute on both channels. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Dance Fan, good morning. Showing love on both channels. Indeed. Wayne Drummond, showing love on both channels. Salute. You got Point. What's good? Showing love on both channels. OJ Stoical, showing love on both channels. Appreciate you. Dr. Kush, appreciate you. I'm going backwards. I'm starting from the bottom to going up to the top. What do you say?
It's all good. It's your day. You do what you want to do.
Hey, thank you. Ashley, good morning. It is what it is. Salute. Carmelo Moody. Grand Rising. Michael Aiken, salute. All right. Who else we got? We got Unkind Ravens fan in here. Good morning. Good morning.
Indeed.
Thank you, Devin. Says happy birthday. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Point, thank you. Cam Dom, salute. Thank you. Who else is in here? Grails, good morning. Imani, good morning. Alfonso Richardson says good morning. Happy birthday, Jose. Mine is tomorrow as well. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm talking about. Good. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Taurus season. Okay?
Yeah.
We in here thick. All right?
Facts.
Yes. I love it. TC, good morning. Says, good morning, Jose and Hendo. Have a great day. Happy birthday, Jose. Thank you. Thank you, Samuel Banks. Appreciate that. God's favorite. Salute. Sea Iron Addict. Salute. Appreciate the birthday love. Oh, thank you, Devin. Thank you. Appreciate the super chat. Thank you for that birthday love. Jose, what we doing for your birthday? Listen, my son's got a field trip today, but mom is taking him as is going to be the chaperone this time. Usually I chaperone these field trips, and let me tell you something. If you never chaperoned fifth graders, it is I want to find that clip. You ever seen that clip where Jadakiss he is chaperoning his son's fifth grade field trip? And he's sitting on a bus, and they're singing this song. And he's sitting there like,
no,
bruh. Like, that's exactly how I felt the last time I was on the bus with them, man. And they just would not stop making noise. I was like, oh my God.
that's
All right.
crazy.
But I usually chaperone these field trips, but nope, my girlfriend's gonna do it. And I'm gonna sit home and chill. Okay. And then when they get back, we're gonna go out, eat, hang out a little bit, and then we'll be back here tonight to do the show. All right. It's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a fun day. All right. And listen, because it's tourist season and it's a great season, this may not be the only day I take off this month. Okay. You might see this repeat itself next week and the week after. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh man.
But I'm gonna enjoy the day. Emman, good morning.
Good morning.
Team Raimi, good morning. Thank you, Emman. Says happy birthday. Stretch, good morning. Appreciate you. JR, good morning. Hey, Light, good morning. Thank you. Deanna, what's going on? Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Carmelo Moody. Appreciate the love. Deanna, thank you for being a member for 7 months. Salute. Thank you. Yes, best season. Ashley knows. She's a Taurus too. My Taurus sister. Yes. Thank you, Dance Fan. I will enjoy the day. Drift Sports, good morning. Thank you.
Appreciate
TC, thank you for the super chat. It says my birthday is May 26th. Yes. I'm excited for the schedule release.
Happy birthday. Okay.
Yes.
Y'all got it. It's a lot of y'all.
It's a lot. Yeah. Stu Wop, salute. How's it feel to be 35 again? It feels amazing.
Does it? Because I just want to say happy birthday to my brother. Like, listen, 4 years ago, who knew that we would build this family? Because we are far beyond friends. This is a family. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so grateful for you guys. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. Because most people wouldn't celebrate other people and encourage them to do what they're doing, especially when it's in the same niche. It's the same thing. So I just want to say happy birthday. I love you, bro. And how does it feel being the old man of the group?
Thanks, man. That's funny. I know our logo that you created. You made sure that you made yourself a little younger than me, right? Everybody asks like, how old is Hendo? Is he younger than you? I'm like, no, he's not younger than me. That's my uncle.
Are you sure? Wow.
I appreciate it, man. Love you too, man. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, you're the old man of the group, though. Like,
oh man,
you're the grumpiest, most stubborn.
Outside
of Ferris.
I'm about to say, I was like, Ferris isn't here yet. Like,
right, Coach.
Like, Ferris is 2 more birthdays away from saying, "Get off my lawn." All right.
Facts. Jay, hey, listen, Jay. I'm a grown man. I ain't got no problem showing anything. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. We are grown ass men. Yeah. We are grown ass men.
And you have to tell people because you never know. So appreciate the people around you while you can.
Listen, we're not old. We're not old yet, but we at an age where we've seen some people. We've seen some people pass. I've had my share, man, and it is tough. And every time somebody close to you pass away, you reflect on things. Mm-hmm. So absolutely tell your friends and loved ones that you love them for sure. Right? Don't hold that in. Buckle Beezy, appreciate that. Appreciate the birthday love. It says hearts hate you though. Jesus loves you. Hearts hate you though.
I believe it.
I believe it too.
I believe it. Like we are the reason for the people at the end of the bar.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. For sure. Right. Because people have criticized Harbaugh for years, and he's never really said much about it. But since we came on the scene, then it feels like he's addressed it a little bit more. You know what I mean? So
it close to home.
Like even the center thing, I hear them talking about it more. Like, yes, we understand they need a center. Where did that talk come from? It started here. I know it started here because it was the same thing as last year. Nobody really talked about the offensive line. Everybody said, "Oh yeah, it's fine," and we're the ones saying it's not fine. Those guards are not fine. You need to be concerned about that. And what happened? What happened? We were extremely concerned. And then now this year they're listening, right? And they were saying, what about that center though?
Right.
You know? So now they feel like they got to address it because everybody's like, hey, what's going on with that center?
They still talking,
you know? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Yolanda. Good morning. Good to see you.
How you been?
Oh, all right. We gotta look. Yolanda, we gotta connect. We gotta connect. It's been too long since
she's been hiding.
Yes, for sure. Yes, there you go. Corey Hunt showing love to everybody.
Appreciate you, Corey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This is
that's what I'm talking about.
It's not a bunch of people. We are a community. Like we sit here at least 3 times a week and chop it up together. All of us. Like this is a community, a family.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And we talk more than just football here. We talk a little everything. Football is the main thing that gets us here, but we talk a little everything, especially on the Overtime Show. Go check it out tonight. Patreon.com/LBHTShow. You want to show me some birthday love? All right, spend a little $5 for a membership. That's the gift for you. Okay,
right.
You get the Overtime Show every Wednesday after the main show. All right, and we talk about all kinds of different things. I'm not even 100% done setting that up because I'm waiting to see what else I want to discuss. But we have a couple of we have enough to do a show, but there's always something that pops up. And did you hear about Marcellus Wiley? These allegations against him?
No, it can't be. I haven't heard of it. No,
what? I didn't either. And this isn't even anything new.
You talking about from college?
Yes. Well, it popped back up again because somebody else made an allegation recently, a former ESPN employee. And apparently he addressed it on his show, and he was saying the case was dismissed and everything. But I was reading this article yesterday saying those cases aren't dismissed. Right. Some of those cases are still pending. So Marcel's got a lot to say about a lot of people.
Yeah,
he got a lot to say about a lot of people.
But he's brought it up a few times in years past. So
yeah.
I don't know, but you can't talk about nobody else when your name out there.
I mean, like one incident, you can say, all right, that was a while ago, and he's addressed it, and he denies it, and whatever. It's like 4.
I can't speak because I don't know, but I'm a Columbia, 6'5" black man.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Never know. And like I said, it's tough, right? Because you never know if it's true. Like a lot of times when it's multiple people making an accusation, you're like, there's something there, right? But every now and then, it ain't true, right? But I just want to bring it up because Marcellus Wiley is that keeping it real guy that he gonna keep it real on everything, and he gonna talk about different people, and when Shannon Sharp went through this, he had a lot to say about that
dude. Yep.
And now it's your turn, brother.
Thanks.
It's your turn. We're gonna talk about it.
So
that's gonna be on the Overtime Show, though.
So all you guys have to do is give $5 to the cookie fund, and in return, you get great conversation.
Hey, there you go. Thank you, Yolanda. Appreciate that super chat. Thank you for the birthday love. Thank you. Yes, I do love chocolate chip cookies, man. One year, let me tell you something, man. Y'all really take care of us. Y'all really take care of us.
Yeah.
I mentioned that I love chocolate chip cookies, and did the show on my birthday one year, and you guys just showered me with cookie money, and I went and celebrated. I went and got some of the finest chocolate chip cookies. Okay,
the finest.
All right. I be saying what's good.
Good morning,
Tanja. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, Samuel Banks says we should discuss Andrew stealing people's touchdowns like D-Hop in the end zone against Pittsburgh, and he tried in Buffalo with Likely in the playoffs. Oh, you calling Andrews a touchdown thief, huh?
He is. And there were plenty of times where we didn't get touchdowns because he went for the ball and couldn't catch it. So yeah, there's a lot of merit to this one.
I've said all the things about Andrews, like negative wise, why I don't trust him. But regular season, he plays well.
Yes.
And I think with this coaching staff, he's going to play well still, right? And I think he's not going to be the main focus, like he was in the past, or as big of a focus. And I think for his skill set, his age, that's going to benefit him greatly. So he could still look like Mark Andrews is what I'm trying to get at. Mark Andrews in the regular season. Playoffs, at some point, he got to get over that hump. He's got to step up. He's got to do something. And it ain't for a lack of effort. I don't think it's a lack of effort. So whatever it is going on, maybe it's bad luck or whatever. I don't know. But this has got to be the year. You know what I'm saying? It has to be, because this coaching staff ain't gonna bring him back if he don't perform. If he don't perform in the playoffs, they are definitely not gonna bring him back. They've already drafted his replacements.
Thanks. Yeah.
And we got another super chat from Tyrig. Salute. So just take my money, homie. Happy birthday, Jose. Thank you. You and my son repping that Taurus season. That's right. Happy birthday to your son, man.
To your son.
Yes. And another super chat. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you. Really appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can't say that about your Taurus. My daughter's a Taurus. I can't say. I can't.
That's right. Because Jasmine's birthday was
Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day. The 10th. Mother's Day.
Happy birthday, Jasmine.
32 years old.
Man. See that? Hendo got children older than me.
That's crazy. That's false. And that's next year, Junior. Next year, Junior gonna be 21.
Jeez, I ain't there yet. I got some older kids. I got some kids that are legal adults now. In fact, Steven turns 19. He turns 19 on the 30th.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So yeah. Queendom come. Thank you very much for the birthday love. Xavier Smith, what is going on? Andrew's contract is set up for the Ravens to cut him after the season without a huge cap penalty. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe that he would be on the team if they knew Harbaugh. If EDC knew Harbaugh was going to get fired at the end of the season, I don't think that deal would have gotten done. Right. I don't believe that it would have gotten done. Even if they liked him a lot, even if they say, "Hey, we like you." And we want to keep you, and I think they do. Don't get me wrong. I think he does, but that uncertainty about the next coaching staff, and he's not one of those we have to keep you type players. Like you're too important type players,
right?
I think he would have waited to see what the new coaching staff says, and I think the new coaching staff would have come in and be like, "No, we like our guys," But he's on the team, and they'll use him. Don't get me wrong. They'll. This coaching staff, it's just a feeling at this point, right? But the way everybody talks, I've never seen everybody be on the same page like this before. Right? Every coach says the same thing. The players say the same thing. And I was going to bring that up too. Even without a center, I'm starting to feel a lot better about the O-line. Right? I was listening to John Simpson talk, do the interview on the Ravens podcast, and again, it's just he was talking about Dwayne Ledford. He said Dwayne Ledford is the best teacher he's ever had, and we haven't even gotten to training camp yet.
Facts.
And that wasn't hyperbole, right? He wasn't just talking. You could see it. You could see that he was serious about it. He was like, man, he said he wants to make sure that there is no second guessing yourself when you're out there. You go out there and you're moving fast. And that is a common theme amongst all these players is this coaching staff is making sure we're not second guessing. We're not thinking about anything. We're just playing. We did not have that. That was the opposite last year. What we heard last year is we keep second guessing ourselves, and this year they're saying, no, we're flying to the ball. Right. So I feel like this team is going to be a lot more aggressive. They're going to move a lot faster. They're going to execute a lot better, even with the O-line. And, the center position, man, I'm hoping they figure it out. Like I pointed out just because, it hasn't been done yet. And I got to point that out because it's got to be cleaned up. And I don't believe, we'll just find a guy and throw him out there. That's never a good answer. You know what I mean? You shouldn't accept that. But, fingers crossed, EDC's got a trick up his sleeve.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, because like you said, when you have a coaching staff that has all the players excited, especially the skill position players, when you know that there's a possibility you can get the ball on any play, there isn't a play that's specifically designed for one person, it makes you go out there and run harder. When you know that you're trying to make big plays, you're trying to score touchdowns, it makes you more susceptible to play harder, train harder, because hey, this one might be on me. And you hear that from all the guys talking about the offense that they're installing is a lot different than what they've had in the past. So now Rashad Bateman may be motivated to not quit on routes, to when Lamar's scrambling, come back to the ball. Like, things are going to be a lot different. And like you said, for the first time, especially since we've been doing this, there has not been an excitement like it is right now. Like, you just feel like, we go out there, honestly, we go out there and be 6-12. But we're really excited, and we believe the best for this team. We believe we're going to go out there and win a Super Bowl because this coaching staff has reinvigorated our belief in what this team can be and what they can do. We all know Lamar Jackson is, argue with your mama, the best best player in the NFL. And now you're surrounding him with talent. Now you're surrounding him with a scheme that can make the best out of everything he has going on. Then you take a defense that, yes, it was poor last season. But with the teachers that they have now, with what Jesse Minter did in LA, with no-name players, 7th-round draft picks, what he can do with these players, bro, I honestly believe there's going to be no learning curve. We're going to go and compete for a Super Bowl in 2026.
I agree. And if you fall short, it's going to feel different than how it was in the past, right? It's going to be, okay, we fell short this year, but we definitely got it next year, right?
Yeah.
Like that's my feel. I don't think we're gonna stumble and fall on our face. I think it'll be one of these things where, next year is unfinished business. Facts. When we lost in the AFC Championship game, it's deflating because it was like, man, we ain't getting back here, right? Like it is that feeling like, man, we about to lose our defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We ain't getting back here, man.
Listen, we went to the AFC Championship game, and for a lot of us, we like, okay, this is one thing we can check off because now Lamar hasn't made it to an AFC Championship game. We checked that off. We like, okay, going forward, we just saw what this man did in the regular season. Sky's the limit. And then like you said, we lost Mike McDonald, and we like, ooh, that's a blow. But we picked the right defensive coordinator. We'll still huddle around top 10, top 15. But then Eric DeCosta said, I'm going to play with y'all with this offensive line. I know we just made it to the AFC Championship game, but we're going to do experimentation all around. And we just see how it goes. Because you know what? I ain't worried about now. We'll be good the year after. And that's when you knew it's never going to be the same.
My friend Sterling is here. What's going on? Thank you for the birthday love. Sterling, we got to go to our house. Hey, Sterling, I found an Insomnia cookie the other day. It is over in Federal Hill. Because went out for happy hour. Some of my coworkers took me out for my birthday, and I was walking back to my car. I was like, "Is that Insomnia cookie?" Man, I love that spot.
Do it. What's up, honorary vegan?
Yes. So Insomnia cookie, right? That's a funny. They sell vegan cookies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I promise you will not tell the difference.
Yeah.
And Sterling used to get on Hendo for being a vegan.
Always throw these little jabs. Coming at me. He froze that.
Yeah, I always throw these jabs. And we went to the Insomnia cookie one day, and I told him, I said, "Look, I got a couple of vegan cookies. Try them out." And he was driving. I handed him a chocolate chip cookie. He didn't realize that was the vegan cookie, and he was like, "Man, this is good." I was like, "Yo, that's the vegan one." And he looked at me, he was like,
all right.
You can never tell Hendo this.
That's bad time we can step outside. That's great. crazy.
Then we can step outside.
and I think the Mr. part is more disrespectful.
I prefer Insomnia to Cookie Crumble. Yeah, I to Crumble. Yeah. Crumble cookies is Crumble cookie. Their cookies are a little undercooked, underbaked for me, right? Like the outside is cool, the inside is just a little too doughy. I feel, and it's by design they want it that way, but I want it to be baked just a little bit longer. I ain't gonna lie too. Sterling, he got these. Well, he didn't get it. All right, his girlfriend got it for him, but there were these cookies that he saw. I think it was Keith Lee was promoting the cookies. It was it was for a dozen. What was like $100 some, right?
Those could, yeah.
And I was like, bro, no way, you cannot spend the money on that. Well, for his birthday, he got the cookies. He invited me over to the job to try some out. Pop those things in the oven. They were pretty good. They were pretty good. All right, I can't lie. You head to our house Friday. Let's do it. I'm with it. Tell Gil, let's go. All right. Tell Ola to swing through too. All right. Tell him it's my birthday. He has to come. Appreciate y'all. Oh, Stu Wop says he's a vegan too. Going on 8 years. Okay. Shout out to the
vegans. Indeed.
Shout out to the vegans. I can't do it. I'm not strong enough yet. But
you are.
There are some vegan dishes I enjoy. D-Hawk, appreciate the birthday love. May 1st for you. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Let's go. Yes. All right. Look, we got, hold on, 6:45. That's right. We're gonna chill a little bit today. We're gonna chill. It's my birthday. All right. This is it. This is what you guys have been waiting for. The schedule release is coming tomorrow. Yes, May 14th. These are our opponents. We already know this. Okay.
Yeah,
so we have a little preview of the schedule. So away opponents, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. We know that. That's a given. Those are away and home games.
Right.
But we got Texans on the road. We can get a little payback for last year.
Might be at that game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, depending on when the game is, I might go to. All right. So we're gonna check that out. The Colts, Falcons. We got the Panthers. That game we're gonna have to make happen.
We gotta make that happen.
The Bills, no, thank you. I've been to Buffalo, especially with that definitely depends on when that game is, because you do not want to be in Buffalo in the wintertime.
You do not.
No, thank you.
All right.
In Dallas, I do want to see the Dallas Stadium.
No, they're in Rio.
Huh? Oh, that's in Rio. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I
want to go, but we looked at the prices. That's not feasible. Coach might be he might represent us over there though.
Facts.
In fact,
Coach not going. Coach is not going. Bro, we need.
I was about to say, Coach. Like we need. Coach is the one that. Oh well, I was gonna say he's the one that's able to make it. You guys need to pool your resources, all your super chats, and send them over to Coach so we can make that happen. Okay.
And if he can't go, you can send it to me, and I'll be the representation.
There you go. All right, send it to Hendo. Kobe, thank you for the super chat. Says rather have Diggs over the corpse of Marla. Wow. Why can't we have both though?
That's crazy.
I still believe in Marlo. I believe in Marlon Humphrey. I think what we saw last year was I think a good chunk of that was not his fault. I'm not saying he's a lockdown corner, but I think out of position a lot of times, or he had he's covering for other people that are out of position and it just didn't work out.
Oh, Chris might still go though. Okay.
Chris. Okay. Yes. All right. I'm gonna hit up Chris. I'm gonna
start a GoFundMe. Get me to Brazil.
Yeah. Deanna says, Jose, don't feel bad about not being vegan. I tried it and I ended up with the worst anemia.
Anemia. Yeah.
Oh, and way too many vitamin deficiencies.
Well, yeah, you gotta consult a doctor. Like if you have certain things, you have to consult a doctor. You have to. Like, you can't just
because you can do it, but there's certain you gotta make sure you're eating the right things.
The right things. Because what ends up happening is you're getting vitamins secondhand from animals. So you definitely can get it from the source. It's just you have to structure But that's what anybody want to try. I will never push vegan on anybody.
Because you can get your source of protein, and if you have low iron, there are foods that are rich in iron.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to make sure you can't eat black bean burgers all day. You know what I'm saying?
I did that at the beginning.
Yeah. That's what I would do. You have to really eat a range of stuff, but you can all the nutrients that you need. I mean, they come from plants at some point, right? You can do it. It's just, but you have to really know what you're doing. You have to really plan for it, and it's a lifestyle change. It's a lifestyle change for sure.
Oh, I'm saying.
All right. What were you saying?
I'd be saying talking about will Chris be on the inside of the stadium? Yes, he ain't going to Brazil to hang out in the parking lot.
Chris might make some detours.
Right. Well, you know what? I take it back, IB. But yeah.
Tactical, what up, man? Thank you for the birthday love. Appreciate you.
Indeed.
Appreciate you. All right. The home opponents.
Okay.
All right. We got, of course, the AFC North opponents. Mm-hmm. We got the Jaguars, the Titans.
Used to be good.
Mm-hmm. The Saints. The Saints might be sneaky good next year.
They might be. And if we sign Cameron Jordan, a little bit of revenge game. Yeah.
Are we signing Cameron Jordan?
It's a possibility because DeCosta was talking about he likes the edge room, but if you think about it, it could use some help. You know what I mean? Depending upon what some of the younger guys do, if Tavius can come up and be more prominent, if Mike Green takes a jump in the second year, but if not, they may need more of a pass rush. And Cameron Jordan may be older, but he did have double-digit sacks last year. So, let's see.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, they're always competitive, but not for us.
Right.
Right. And the Chargers.
Yeah.
So those are our opponents. The order in which we play them matters, and we will, we'll give our official predictions once the schedule comes out. In fact, they won't be our official. They'll be close, almost official, because I'm gonna wait till after training camp to give our official predictions. Right. But we'll give our instant reactions and our almost official predictions once the schedule comes out tomorrow. Fully tomorrow. We know. I think they said we're playing the Chargers Monday night. We know that already.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's like it's hard to say. And like you said, the schedule is important because the way that things are looking, the Ravens might not have their first home game until week 4. Because they got that soccer game the Saturday before opening weekend. Then the next week they got the Orioles game at night. And then I think in week 3 they play on the road. They play in Brazil in week 3. So week 4 would be probably the best and first opportunity for them to have their home opener. So we could probably go the whole first month of the season and be on the road, but that would lead to an epic homestand later in the season. So
yeah. Kobe, thank you for the super chat. Says a life without bacon is not worth living. Well, I don't eat pork, but turkey bacon is my thing. Right. And he eats vegan bacon. Ugh. Yes. My friend Antonio, what's going on, Antonio? Says I think our new coach is going to get up for that Chargers game. Oh yeah.
Listen, and the Chargers, when it comes to their schedule release, they do some diabolical things when it comes to depicting other teams. Now that Harbaugh's gone and now Jesse Minter's our coach, are they going to come at us, or are they going to kind of keep it soft like they normally do with the Old Bay and the Crabs and stuff, or are they going to come at us like they do certain other franchises? Because I guarantee you, they're going to go after the Patriots and Mike Vrabel.
Yeah. What's going on, Deborah?
Hey,
says, good morning, guys. H-Town here. I would love to meet y'all. Waiting to buy my tickets for that game. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Deborah, if we go, we're gonna call you. All right. We need to sleep on your couch.
We need some hospitality.
Yeah.
we ain't balling. We can't afford all these hotels.
just glancing at this, how do y'all feel about this schedule, or these opponents at least?
It's light work. We got the NFC South, bro. That's 4 guaranteed wins. We got the Browns twice. That's at least 1 win. I ain't gonna say because somehow we just seem to lose to them. That's 1 win. So that's 5 right there. Because
the Browns always had talent, just not a quarterback.
That's fact. Yeah, they have good offensive lines, decent running game, great defense. So that's 5 wins. We're gonna sweep the Bengals. That's 7. We're gonna beat Pittsburgh at least once. That's 8. That's 8 wins right there. And the Texans, we normally dominate them in the regular season. The Colts, they don't know what's going on with their quarterback situation. Who really believes Danny Dimes is coming back healthy and really going to do something? They traded away Michael Pittman, 9 wins. The Cowboys,
that's right.
The Cowboys, 10 wins. Like, we got at least 10 wins just right there. And the Jaguars, now hold up. The Jaguars did play well after a certain point. Ain't scared of them. 11 wins. The Titans, 12 wins. Like, we have at least 12 wins on the schedule right now. At least.
Yeah.
So I ain't worried about that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you guys a little spoiler alert when I give my instant reaction and my almost official predictions.
Right.
It's probably gonna be 17-0. All right. Like I just, right. and you guys know me by now. Doesn't matter what record I give, right? If I say we're gonna go 12-5, 14-3, it doesn't matter. When we give our predictions every week who's going to win a game, I'm always going to pick the Ravens. You guys know this by now.
That is fact. but technically there is an opportunity because also along with this softer schedule, it's the air of not knowing. These teams haven't seen this offense or defense before. So all that Pittsburgh and Cincinnati and Cleveland have studied before in the past, they have no tape on it right now. So it's going to be brand new seeing that. We know what a Mike McCarthy offense is going to look like. Unfortunately, we know what the bumbling Browns are going to be like, and we've seen what the Bengals have. Now they have revamped their defense, and their defense should be a lot better. But is Joe Burrow going to be healthy? Is my man T. Higgins, is he going to stay healthy? Like, we've seen all this. If there's an opportunity to go 17-0, I don't want them to go 17-0, but there is a chance. And I forgot about them Chargers. We beat them, but I am excited. I will say this: outside of the Ravens, I am excited to see what Mike McDaniel can do with Justin Herbert. If he can't get him over that hump into that top tier, because I know Colin was like he's top 5 or whatever, but if he can't get him over that hump, then Justin Herbert is just overrated.
I like Justin Herbert.
I do too.
That's gonna be interesting.
That's right. I'll be saying boots stop coming.
That's right.
What's up, Flex Zone?
Slim says, Flex Zone, what's going on? Slim says, worst I think was going to be 14-3, but I think it's going to be 17-02. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
That's right.
Cousin. Yes. You ain't wrong. But come on, cousin. If they had cheated in the one game, we'd have beat them once last year.
Yeah. The league had to come out and apologize and say, all right, we might have messed up. All right, we really messed up. We really messed up that game. All right. So listen, I don't. We have the hardball lenses on when we're saying, we'll probably split with them, or they'll beat us once because it's a division game. Now with this new coaching staff, we just gonna whoop them. They don't even have a quarterback. All right, like Aaron Rodgers says he gonna come back if I feel like it. Like. That's the diva that ain't worth having him anymore.
Right. Hey David, a lot of quarterbacks didn't show up in Texas last year.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right. So how do I'm not sure who does this, odds makers, whatever. This is from NFL.com. How do they view the strength of this schedule? This is it right here. Okay, this is from NFL. We have a pretty favorable schedule. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, yep. So 25th. Chicago has the toughest schedule. Dolphins. Why?
And the Cardinals.
Cardinals? How'd that happen?
Bruh.
Sheesh.
We don't know.
The Chiefs? There's a few teams up here. The Raiders?
The Raiders? Yeah.
Wow. Panthers are up there?
The Vikings?
Well, look, they won the division.
Jets?
It's supposed to be up the Jets.
Yeah, bro. You look at it like, how, bro?
Yeah. Browns got the easiest schedule. Mm-hmm. Saints, Bengals. Okay. So this is how some of these teams can make the playoffs, right? If they have a favorable schedule. We'll see. But the Ravens, I like this. I like this. All right. And listen. I don't care if it was a tough schedule. I don't care. I like playing the toughest teams, but I think we're the team to beat.
Right.
I want to play the top teams and let them know you ain't the top team. We're the top team.
Facts. And then it makes you ready for the playoffs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Michael Hawthorne says we're going 19-0.
Okay. I'm with that. Listen,
I like that.
Let's beat that. Tell you, Jose, we win the Super Bowl, bro. I'm calling off work and I'm doing a 24-hour stream. I don't care. I don't care if y'all see me sleeping on a stream for 24 hours. We are going to celebrate.
I am. Yes, I'm gonna call for it the next day. I will be at work for the parade, and then I'm gonna say, "Hey, y'all, I'm taking a late lunch because it's right around the corner from my job. I'm going on lunch. I'll be back."
Right, facts. That's right. MV3.
That's right. 20-0 now, not 19. 20-0. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
MV3 for sure. Okay, we feel good. See, everybody feels good this year. Now, again, I don't want to open up a sore wound. If that other guy was here as a coach, will we feel this positive about the team right now? No. Because more than likely, Falele is still here.
Yep.
We still don't have a center.
We would be deploying a fullback.
Yes. Like, will we feel this positive right now? It would. Most of y'all be like, man, I ain't. After the draft, y'all be like, all right, man, I'm checking out for the summer.
Thanks, money, Mike.
Yeah. Ashley, peace and positivity now. Yeah. Lamar will win regular season and Super Bowl MVP. And I think everybody, it was just lip service that Harbaugh was giving you guys, giving us in previous years. He didn't really believe it. I think this coaching staff believes it.
Right.
I think they believe, no, a Super Bowl is coming here. It's happening. We have the game plan. Every one of those coaches speaks with so much confidence, right? And the way they're projecting that onto the players will tell you that. Like, these guys have the answers. There's no second guessing. They have it all laid out, and they want us to not think about it. Just go out there and execute, and shoot, we can do that. So yeah, I'd be saying Johnny didn't want it. He didn't want it. He was just talking at you could tell by his, especially last year. You can tell by his body language. He was ready to go.
Yeah. And by him never changing his game plan, like he wasn't serious about winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Now, okay.
More lately.
I was talking to Hendo after the show yesterday, right? So Hendo did a video. You guys need to check it out. He was giving his early predictions on who was going to make the team, right? Who's going to, like, the final 52-man roster. And he said, listen, you're not going to like it, but Voorhees is probably going to make the team. And I said, you know what? I don't hate it, right? Voorhees was the worst offensive lineman we had last year. Not Falele. It was Voorhees. But the problem I had with him is he was starting. I think he's still developing. Same thing with Falele. I don't think the book is closed, on either one of these players. I think they're playing before they're ready to play. And Brodney talks about it all the time, how sometimes it takes good offensive linemen years to become good. And I was supposed to look this guy up. There was this guy, he played for the Vikings, I want to say. A really good offensive lineman. I don't remember his name. B remembers. I gotta ask him. And he talked about, like, his first couple years in the league and how he struggled. And he joked about there was a play where he got his quarterback blown up, and he said, he's like, I knew I was getting cut after that play. It was so bad. He was just like, oh yeah, they cutting me. Right. So it takes a little time. And Voorhees might just need a little time. He was put in a position where he should not have been playing. John Harbaugh, his ego and his pride wouldn't let him say, okay, this guy isn't ready. I was wrong about him. He needs to sit for a little bit. But I think he is going to make the roster. I think he's going to have some better coaching. And I'm not saying he's going to be great, but I'm saying you'll get a better version of Voorhees. And it is possible. It is possible that once he gets to sit and kind of, get a couple snaps, rotate in, you'll see a much better version of Voorhees. So I'm open to that possibility.
Right. And not you, Flex Zone, not you making up names.
See,
when you always talk about the offensive line is straight, we good. Not you. And listen, it also is dependent upon, like, if the Ravens make a trade, like they could make a trade this offseason, or if one of the undrafted free agents, because I think Diego Pounds has an opportunity to tackle out of Ole Miss. I think he has a real opportunity. So it's a lot of factors going into it. It depends on, because right now I think the Ravens they're like $3 million over the salary cap right now. And if they want to save 3.7, they can let go of Voorhees, because we have enough offensive linemen on the team to be able to absorb losing him. But he may be good in the future. Like, he came off an injury and he was thrust into a starting position. Got injured again, thrust into a starting position. If he can learn from a real offensive line coach, he may be serviceable. But it's the fact that people thought that he was going to be the savior for an offensive line. Now all of a sudden he was just a 7th round pick, because I read the articles all the time. He was just a 7th round pick. What are we expecting from him? I expected what you said when he first got drafted. He's going to be a starter, and he was a steal. He should have been a second-day pick. You know what I'm saying? But there's a possibility he could still be on his team.
Yes, and be where he'll point out, if there are no 7th round picks that should have been 3rd round picks. Right. There are like injuries don't make you go that far down that far down the draft. If they project you to be a 2nd or 3rd round pick, you're not going to the 7th round because of an injury. They'll draft you. They'll still draft you in the 2nd or 3rd round and stash you. Right.
That's a Ravens thing. Not a Ravens. Yeah. That's a I like him thing, because Jameson Williams went 9th overall. 9th.
Yes. Yeah. After he had a clean ACL tear that happened like weeks before.
The line is like,
nope, grab him.
Get him. Right. You know what I mean? So that's something.
He said that was last year's me, hen dog.
Oh yeah. So when the offensive line is actually better, now all of a sudden it's okay. I got you.
Kyler Robinson says, "Mad late, but morning, y'all. Let's make it a great day." Salute, Kyler.
Appreciate it.
That's what coming through.
We missed some super chats.
Yeah. Don DeWan says, unless you're great and you effed up outside of football, majority the week before the draft, you ain't dropping that low. Yes. Yep. You had to do something really bad, like smoke some weed. Right. I'm still mad at that. Listen, I'm glad we got Ronnie Stanley.
Right.
But how it went down really pissed me off. That was still one of Ozzy's that was one of his worst drafts. I know we got some players out of that draft. People are going to be like, what are you talking about? We got Ronnie Stanley, we got Matthew Judon. We had like 11 or 12 picks in that draft class. And we passed on Derrick Henry. Listen,
don't do it, bro.
Listen,
don't open that wound.
This is not a hindsight thing, right? Ever since I seen Derrick Henry take his first carry at Alabama when he was 17 or 18 years old, I said, "Who's that guy?" I said, B, I said we need to draft him. Right. And B was like, "He's only a freshman, bro." And I was like, "What?" All right. So coming into this draft, we needed a running back.
Yes, we did.
We needed a running back.
Yes,
I said two things. I said Ravens need to get him, and if the Ravens don't get him, the Panthers have to get him. Him, Derrick Henry playing with Cam Newton would be unstoppable, right? But I was like, no, the Ravens need to get him,
right?
And we didn't. We traded back. Then we traded back again. Mm-hmm. And then we took
Kamale Correa.
And then we doubled down again and took Bronson Kafusi.
And Joe Thuney was right there. Waiting.
Joe Thuney was right there.
Wait. Can you imagine? Laramie Tunsil, Joe Thuney, Derrick Henry.
And yes.
On the squad.
And Tunsil, I skipped over Tunsil because I had a flashback to Derrick Henry. But Laramie Tunsil was the guy we were supposed to get. That's the guy we were supposed to get. He was higher on our draft board. He was higher on everybody's draft board. But I don't know, like 15 minutes before the draft, I think it was a stepfather, whatever, they were beefing and he released this video of him smoking in his dorm with a like one of those gas masks or whatever. Right. And the Ravens were like, oh, we're too scared. Oh no. Right. Oh no. A college kid smoking weed in his dorm. We have to take him off the board.
Right.
And I was like, if that's how we're gonna draft scared, we can't. We're not gonna win nothing. Hold on, y'all. Stop the show. Stop. Because Tracy is here. What's going on, Tracy?
How you doing?
Good to see you. Good morning. Thank you. And you have a safe day as well. Glad to see you.
Hey, Devin, you say who? There's a reason you say who. Because after all that hoopla, Kamale Correa played 3 seasons with us. I think he played 9 games. Bronson Kafusi played 1 season. He may have played 3 games. Oh, he played 1 game? Okay, 1 game with us. That's why you don't know who these guys are, because they never did anything for the season.
I say 1 season. I meant 1 season.
Yeah, 1 season.
He might have played a couple more games.
Yeah, but they did nothing for us. And Derrick Henry was there when you needed. My problem is you needed a running back. We didn't, and this like the stuff that we say about DeCosta, it didn't just start with him. We needed offense. We went defense on two consecutive rounds. Didn't pick up a running back, didn't pick up an offensive lineman, went defense for 2 guys that lasted a total of 7 years in the league, if that much.
Yeah. Tom Reyes, thank you for the super chat. Says Jose, please stop. It still hurts. I was confused.
Right.
Again, it like Matthew Judon, we got later, I think 4th or 5th round. Mm-hmm. And we end up getting a running back. We got Kenneth Dixon, right? And that they end up being our starter, and people are like, see, no, man, you're supposed to get Derrick Henry. We passed on Michael Thomas.
Was that the year?
Yeah. Yep. He was 2nd round pick because we needed a wide receiver too. I had a list of players that we need to grab because we had needs. I was like, okay, we got all these picks, man. Let's, and guys were dropping.
Right.
Who was that linebacker? He had a short career. He came in with an injury. He came from like Notre Dame. The Jaguars drafted him, and then he went to the Cowboys. I forget, but he was another one. I was like, we can grab him. He went first in the 2nd round. Slant man. Yep.
Kenneth Dixon. Listen, y'all. See, y'all. Some of y'all don't know about. Some of y'all don't know about old Raven Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith. Yes.
Some of y'all don't know about old Ravens pain. Kenneth Dixon was the only running back I've ever seen in the NFL run forward and take 10 steps and only has moved a half yard. I swear he could not get going at all. Like, you just be like, he's still running?
Yeah, he do those running just like I was like,
go this way. He's still the line of scrimmage.
Did you thank you, Kobe, for the super chat. Did y'all see Kyle said we have no Eagles this year? Y'all had an Eagle last year? How? I mean, I'm sure you had an Eagle the first 3 quarters of the game of the Buffalo game. Y'all stunting on them. I'd have had my Eagle have been this big too.
Facts.
But after that, how? Some of y'all checked out after that game. Mm-hmm. Okay, according to reports, that game 1 deflated everything for y'all for the season. That tells you how little faith they had in the coach. If the first game of the season derailed y'all, that means you didn't really have that much faith, right? You were like, okay, we'll give it a shot. It was working. I think had you won that game, you're like, okay, yeah, we are that team. We can do this. But after that, it was like, see, man, I knew it. I knew it was gonna go this way, right? And it's carried over to every game after that.
Mm-hmm.
So Kyle said y'all spoiled Hamilton. Yeah, he did say that. He apologized.
Yeah, what I mean? I mean, he meant it. He meant what he said the first time. We spoiled because there's a standard of football that we're used to seeing, and we expect you millionaires, especially you $100 million safety, to live up to it. Now we're spoiled because of that.
That was a wild statement, and I love Kyle Hamilton, and I'm not going to get on him about that. But I'm like, spoiled, not from you. What's going on?
That's crazy. Hey.
Thank you. Can you tell me happy birthday? That's Jacob, the super producer there.
Indeed. But yeah, not for you, sir. We're not spoiled by. Listen, and it's, I promise you, Jose, this morning there was an article. I was going through the Baltimore Ravens website, and I promise you, this morning the article was sitting right there, and I said I'm not going to touch it. And it said how Kyle Hamilton became the most versatile weapon in the NFL. And I looked at it, was like, I ain't touching that one.
The most versatile. He is versatile.
No, the most versatile.
He's not the most. He is versatile. He is a weapon. He's an excellent player. Mm-hmm. He just has to. And again, I feel good about this year. I think this year he might make that step, but he has to make that step and actually like get some turnovers.
So you telling me
those game-changing plays?
So you telling me playing all over the field and getting one sack, no interceptions? That's not good enough.
No, it's not good enough. And this is what ultimately John Harbaugh had to go, right? That like John Harbaugh came to a team that had legends on it. Mm-hmm. That you like Harbaugh. This is why they had a mutiny, because Harbaugh's trying to tell them to do something that they know doesn't work, and they're like, "Bro, you don't know the game the way we know the game, mm-hmm. and when we tell you something doesn't work, you need to listen as a young coach if you want to win." Right. And ultimately, he had to listen, right? Because even he said it. Like he said, there's a game where Ed Reed jumped on the play, got an interception. He left his position where he was supposed to be on the field and got an interception. And he was like, "How'd you know to do that?" And he was like, "I watched film."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I watched film. Like he watched film. You got Ray Lewis. Like those guys were coaches on the field, and they had a higher understanding of the game than John Harbaugh did at that point. Mm-hmm. And now John Harbaugh it's not autopilot anymore. Like he has to teach these guys the game. And Kyle Hamilton is an excellent player, but he's not that same type of player. He's not the type of player like, I know this person's tendencies. I know he's going to be here. I'm going to go make a play. He's not that. But you can put him in a position to look like that if you're doing your job as a coach, Oh, thank you, Tyrese. Thank you for the super chat. Says game 1, I felt like the season was over already. Game 1 was tough. And I think when we did a reaction after the game, the post-game reaction, I think I titled the video something like John Harbaugh and EDC are destroying the team or something like that. It didn't even mention the Bills or anything. I just said, hey, John Harbaugh and EDC are destroying this team. Because all the things that we were worried about popped up in the game. The defense, that was the most shocking thing. Like, how do we go from being one of the top defenses to giving up 45 points? How are we that bad? And then we did it again in the Lions game. We gave up like 40 something points. Yeah. I was like, yo, what? Like, that was beyond that's not frauds. I was calling them frauds. I was like, that's not being frauds. Like, you guys don't know what you're doing out there. That is the coaching that's telling you the wrong thing.
Right. When the Texans were struggling to score 20 points and they dropped 44 on us, I said, yeah, this ain't got nothing to do with the Texans. This is us.
That game though, it was a big relief for me because Lamar didn't play in that game, right? Mm-hmm. You couldn't put it on him because even those games that we lost, it was Lamar's fault. It was Derrick Henry's fault for the fumble, right? We're not going to talk about the 40 plus points that were given up. Lamar didn't play in that game. It was at home, and everybody just had to take it. Everybody just had to sit there and look at how bad that team really is. After years of us saying without Lamar in that starting lineup, the team is bad. It's a poorly constructed team. And we all saw it. And I believe that's the game. I believe, Hendo, that's the game where Steve Bisciotti said last year with Harbaugh. Right. I don't even think he realized how bad the team was until he saw that game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Kobe, thank you for the super chat. Says Harb's always been sensitive about his football knowledge. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And you shouldn't be. Like, you should always be learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be a great coach, but the game's constantly changing, and you should be a student of the game and say, okay, this is this isn't working for me. Let's try this, or this is working for them. Let me take a look at that. Take your ego out of it. Tracy, thank you. Says Jose, wishing you a wonderful birthday and many more. Be blessed. Thank you very much. Thank you. We love you, Tracy. We love you.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. Ashley Flexon says, Ashley, I didn't want to say we wanted an encore though. I'm not sure what that's about. But yeah. Listen, after that first game, it was deflating for a lot of people because it was built up tension, built up animosity, built up doubt about your head coach over the years. A lot of Ravens fans tried to hold the line. A lot of the gatekeepers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people right here, try to say, hey, hold the line, be strong. We're gonna, trust the process, trust EDC, trust Harbaugh. And that first game was extremely deflating, right? Because they're ready to come out that game and say, see, the Ravens are here. We're gonna win a Super Bowl, and it just went downhill from there. And then that Houston game was an eye opener for a lot of people. That Houston game, people were like, "Yo, this team stinks. We are missing one person."
Bruh. Nick Chubb was like the Nick Chubb of old. I can't remember that wide receiver. He caught 2 touchdowns on us. CJ Stroud looked like an all-pro. They scored the most points on us that the team has scored on us all season long. And they struggled to make 20 points the weeks prior. And like you said, I think that's what Bisciotti and them was like, yeah, we made a mistake. You brought in Cooper Rush. That was stupid as well. All the things just compounded in that one game. And I think everybody started to see. And then that's when people started to see maybe Zach Orr isn't as good a coordinator as we thought he was. And the truth just came out, and we went on from there.
Yeah. Daryl Bradley, what's going on? Yes, exactly. Zach Orr wasn't a good coordinator. It pains me to say that because I like Zach Orr.
Right.
I still think Zach Orr
eventually.
He will. He's in Seattle now. He's in Seattle.
Inside linebackers coach.
I think he will turn into a good defensive coordinator. He just wasn't ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Flex Zone says scroll up. He said John Harbaugh came. John Harbaugh saw John Harbaugh conquered from record sales to sold out concerts.
Okay, Jay-Z. We did not want an encore. Did not. We got too many of them encores. He should have been fired a long time ago.
Right.
And we've been saying that for years.
Super chat. Right. A well-constructed team should never get blown out. Right.
Not consistently, like that, not as many times as we got blown out that season.
You can have a bad game. You can have a bad night, and hey, we weren't feeling it that night. It got away from us or whatever. We know we could be that team next time. That happens.
Yeah.
But it was consistently bad.
The only game that we didn't get blown out through the first 4 or 5 weeks was the Cleveland game because it was Cleveland.
Yeah.
Week 2, it was Cleveland. That was the only reason that they looked, and everybody was like, "Oh, look at us now. We back, baby." It was Cleveland. And then the next week, the Lions ran for 282 yards. It showed us we were not back at all. On Monday Night Football.
If we're being honest, we knew this from the year before, right? Like, Zach Orr didn't have a good year the year prior either. It ended on a higher note because we played a weak schedule, and B was pointing that out. Like, yeah, maybe he figured some things out, maybe, but like it's hard to gauge that because we play some bad teams, And he showed it last year. Like, no, he's just bad, just bad, you know. So I feel bad for him. And yeah, coach, I agree. He wasn't ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
And this falls on John Harbaugh. Ultimately, you have to know when your guys are ready to take that leap or not. You can't just be like, well, he's my friend, so I'm gonna give him the opportunity. Not at this point, like when you're trying to win Super Bowls, you can say, hey man, you're gonna get your shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But not yet. We gotta bring in somebody that knows what he's doing, or I'm gonna give you a shot, but you don't run with it. I'm not gonna fire you. Like I'm bringing in another person. You could be the assistant defensive coordinator, whatever. I'll give you a title, but this person gotta come in and take over the defense because we can't have that.
Right.
He let that go on for way too long. Anybody else would have been fired.
100%. I don't know any Fortune 500 companies where somebody at the top isn't doing their job. They bring in two people to help them. Like they don't do that. They don't do that. They fire you and bring in your replacement.
There'll be two people there while you train the other person on everything, and then
yeah.
Bye. Tyrese, thank you for the super chat. Says, what did Cooper Rush do on the Cowboys that gave heat that made people think he could be Lamar's backup? He actually played better with the Cowboys.
I know the answer to that question is he was cheap.
He was cheap, yes, but
he didn't fit the system at all.
No, he didn't fit the system, but performance-wise, he performed pretty good. Like he came in as a backup a few games and played pretty well for them. So
yeah, but we didn't have an offensive line or CeeDee Lamb.
No, that's true. That is true.
He wasn't expected to run with the Cowboys.
Yeah, he won games for the Cowboys.
He won 9 games for the Cowboys. I don't take nothing from him, but the fit coming to Baltimore behind what we did with John Harbaugh, it wasn't meshing. But this goes
back to what I was saying before, right? Like how bad this team is constructed. It's not that I don't think Cooper Rush is that bad, but even good quarterbacks could, like the way the team was before, good quarterbacks couldn't come here and play well, right? I said pick any of these top quarterbacks, any quarterbacks you think is good or solid, and take Lamar out of this team and put that quarterback in there. Mm-hmm. Same offensive line, same plays being run, all that stuff. Do you think they will be successful? Hell no. That's how bad it is. Even good quarterbacks, I would say they would come here and they would struggle. Mm-hmm. It was just a poorly constructed team. It was a poorly run team. And Lamar sitting out those games, even you could say even if you think he faked the injury or whatever, good. He pulled a rug up from under them, right? Because they were too comfortable. They had their feet kicked up, on the table. They thought they were good. And he said, you know what? I'm not coming back next week or the week after. Y'all figure it out. And you saw just how bad that team was. How much they were relying on Lamar just to make a play. That needed to be done. Hard's rather be proven right than win games. Yes. And thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, 100%. He has a little Al Davis in him. And he gonna do the same thing in New York. Sorry, Ferris. But
and I think it goes to the no egos thing. He and Eric DeCosta want to win their way. They don't want to just win games. They want to win their way so they can say, see, I told y'all, this is how you do it in today's NFL. And even after 8 years of it not working, they were still going to try to do the same thing. Like John Harbaugh was going to run it back and do the same thing for a 9th year, trying to do it his way, even though it had not worked in the last 8 years. So, goodbye. Sorry, first.
Yeah. And now, Kobe, this is it, right? Team was built for Lamar to save us. Yes. And that's why things feel so much more positive now, because the team feels like it's being built for everybody to carry their own weight. Mm-hmm. Right? Everybody has a role. Everybody, that like there's a standard there, and players are taking ownership. Each person takes ownership of what they're supposed to do out there, and you just didn't get that feeling before. Mm-hmm. Right? And I think the players are excited about it because somebody like Rashad Bateman had a terrible year last year, and he felt like I have no role in this team, right? I think this year he's gonna feel a lot more included, and you'll get a better version of Rashad Bateman out there, right? I think everybody decided, with their role and understanding, like, yes, I'm not out there just to block and play special teams. I'm actually out there to do something, and I need to go out there and execute, for this team. They're counting on me, and they believe in me, and there's a plan, and I'm buying into it. I think all those things you're seeing right now, just in minicamp, like the fact that we've never talked about minicamp like this before,
right?
You never heard players talk about minicamp like this before, right? Damn near full participation. Even Matabike was there, right? Matabike was like, "Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play football again. Oh, we got a new coach. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll see you at practice." I'm teasing, but yeah, like in just out of minicamp, the way they're talking about this coaching staff tells you, there's something different brewing here, and everybody's gonna be at training camp. I think it's gonna be a fire training camp. We're gonna have to make it there to one of the practices. I'm about to sneak in. All right, I'm about to sneak in. I'm gonna have to see if see if they took my name off the Bolo Bolo board. Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for this guy.
Yes, and the conditioning test should be a lot easier. You know what I mean? Like they said that they were going to. Yeah, right? I mean, they got to do something to make sure these players are in some kind of
conditioning test. I don't know if every team does that.
They all do. They just don't do it to the extent that the Ravens do it to. Like the stuff that John Harbaugh had them doing, he was like, they were injuring people just trying to get ready to show that you were in shape. The stuff they had them doing had nothing to do with anything about practicing, being ready for football. It was about control. It was about, I want these players to do these things and be at this level. Because all that running they were doing, you're never going to do that in a game consecutively. So I think it's just going to be it's going to be a new way of doing things, and that's why guys are excited and they're showing up. Because the dude that was I can't remember his name, Mike Davis, when he was talking about it, he was like, even the 3-day mini camp, he was like, and all the guys were like, when you do the mini camps, the first 2 days you go through your thing, third day we going to Top Golf, and they was like, no, they told us the third day was going to be the hardest day. People were making plans to go home, but they talk about, no, this is going to be a work day. So that's why a lot of guys didn't show up for John Harbaugh, because he's out there trying to kill them every time. So now we don't have that. We have guys that are reinvigorated and like, listen, this coaching staff wants to win. They're about preserving our bodies and having us fresh. I don't see Jesse Minter or Declan Doyle having them out there week 17 fighting for a playoff spot in full pads, running through a practice.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It makes no sense. Like, you get that far into the season, you don't trust your players to be ready for a game.
Right.
You know?
In pads, though.
Right. Ashley, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the birthday love. Says happy birthday again to my fellow Taurus, and to many more. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the birthday love. We're gonna wrap up here soon, and we will be back here tonight. Okay, 7:45 p.m. Eastern time for the LBHT show. Me and B will be here, and then the overtime show, which will happen right afterwards on our Patreon, patreon.com/LBHT show. Oh, if you haven't voted in the poll, that's on our newsletter. If you haven't signed up to the newsletter, it's free. Go over to LBHTShow.com, LBHTShow.com. Scroll down to the bottom, sign up. I got to see if it's set up to send out the newsletter again to new people that signed up. It goes out every Monday at noon. But if you don't get it, just wait for the next one to come out. We do a poll every week, and we're going to discuss it. We give the results on the show at night. All right. And this week's poll was which movie best represents its sport, right? And we have Friday Night Lights, Miracle, Blue Chips, and Moneyball. All right. Out of those four, or you could, there was an option for other. So what's the teaser for the overtime show? Ty Riggs wants to know. Marcellus Wiley. Look it up. He's been a bad boy. Allegedly. And thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Marcellus Wiley, that's a teaser. There's a couple other stories. Oh, so like, we try to mix in some college stuff, in terms of like NIL deals and whatnot. Nebraska, they had this arbitration with 18 players about their pay, and it's kind of messy, but I think in the end, the players are going to get paid regardless, right? It's just another example of how the NCAA is doing all these things to not have to pay players, because even with all this NIL money floating around and people were like, oh, now players are getting paid too much, the schools aren't paying a dime, right? Not officially. They're not paying these guys. They're using third party to pay the players, or they're letting companies pay. Like, they call them NIL deals. It's just it's sponsorship deals. And that's separate from you getting paid from your team. But they're figuring out all these ways to not pay players, and now they're getting to the dangerous part of it, where they want to try to put a cap on how much players can make, and that is highly illegal. Highly illegal. You can have a salary cap when you have a collective bargaining agreement, and you have a antitrust exemption. You can't just put a cap on. You can't because these are all competing entities. You can't just say, all right, we're not going to pay players more than this. You can't pay workers more than this. We all agree to that. That's illegal in this country. So they are flirting with that, and that's why these players are end up going to get the money that they're supposed to get, because all it takes is one prosecutor to file a suit, and then it all comes crumbling down. But we're going to discuss that on the Overtime Show. We got a lot to discuss. And MAGA Wiley, yeah. Well, he's doing some MAGA things out there. All right. So yes, that's going to be on the Overtime Show. Patreon.com/LBHTShow, or channel membership. That'll get you access, and the link will go out later today. Let's not forget about J.K. Dobbs getting injured in one game and out for the season after coming off an injury.
Yeah,
that one hurts, because I feel like J.K. Dobbins could have been a star. Stayed healthy. That man was so explosive when he was healthy, and he had that attitude. Like, he had the want to, for sure. It just, his body would not hold up, and that sucks.
Yeah, he was killing me when he was running on one leg.
Yes,
he still was averaging like 6.7 yards a carry. It's like, yeah, he's that guy. But once again, the strenuous workouts that they have in the practices, like, you need to take it easy on these players. Like, you can't keep running them through the ring. And you should have learned as a head coach when in 2012 your whole team was like, nah, bro, we about to hang you up in the bathtub. Like, we ain't doing this. But he didn't learn. He won a Super Bowl, and it got to him. And his ego was like, yeah, my way won a Super Bowl. It didn't. The team way. Your leaders won you a Super Bowl. You participated in it. I'm not taking anything away from that. But the team dynamic won us a Super Bowl. And the proof is we've had at least 3 times the best roster in the NFL. At least 3 times. Yeah. 2 of those times we fell short. The 3rd time we didn't even make the playoffs. And what?
Yeah. Kobe, thank you for the super chat. See, I see what you're doing, Kobe. I see what you're doing.
Kobe loves
Funny how they don't need NIL cap in other sports. Yeah. It's just I'm so sick of with what our country has become, right? How the money funnels to the top, and they do their best to make sure the people at the bottom get nothing. It goes beyond greed. Like, money, once you get accumulate a certain amount of money, it does something to the brain. That has to be studied. Like, it makes you an evil person, and all these people, all these entities have become evil. They've making billions of dollars. They've made more money than they can humanly possible to spend. And it's still like, we need more, and we have to make sure you don't get anything. We have to make sure you don't make enough money to live comfortably, right? Like the plan is to make you suffer now. So you have to always push back on these people. You have to always hold them accountable. And that's why, like, we get serious on these discussions a lot of times when we talk, even when we're talking sports, because it bleeds into sports. Like, what's going on in college sports was why we didn't talk about college sports for a long time. It's supposed to be illegal in this country. You get paid for your work. And they've conditioned everybody to believe that you play college sports, you shouldn't get paid. You should only get a free scholarship, free tuition. That's not payment, and that's not how things are supposed to be done in this country, right? Are we a free country or not? Do you like capitalism? Right? Capitalism doesn't work one way. If it's a free country, free market, then you have to pay people for their labor, and these players are providing labor for your entertainment. Yes. So pay them, and it's not that hard to figure out.
Oh yeah, hey, I do think we missed your super chat. I think we missed a couple.
Oh, did we? I'm sorry.
That's what I was telling you earlier. I was like, I think we missed some.
Okay. Let me go. Hey, grab them. Hey, thank you for pointing that out. I apologize. Let me go back up. Okay. I got this. Is this the one right here? Thank you. Mm-hmm. The new staff is worth 3 to 5 more wins alone. Facts.
100%.
Facts. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. That's what I was saying. Like when we're looking at these opponents, some of these opponents, we were like, we're looking at them through Harbaugh lenses and saying, we might split with the Steelers. We might split with the Bengals. But with this coaching staff, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. Kobe, thank you. Says, did y'all see Kyle Hamilton said we have no? Oh yeah, I read that one.
He put it twice. He put it twice because you didn't read it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kobe. I'm sorry. You have to do that. I appreciate it. Did I miss any other ones? Let me look. If I missed your super chat, let me know. I'm gonna hang out here for a second. Let me know.
Maybe Kobe's last one.
Says money doesn't make you evil, it reveals who you are. I don't know. Like there's some people I think money does change you, right? I think there are people that they have good intentions, mm-hmm. and they try to help, but like I don't know, man, like it's just something that you start going around and you get pulled into different circles, and you hang around like different people. Oh, that's my son. You start hanging around people that think differently. They isolate you. You're in this bubble, and you're kind of pulled away from the real world. And like your mind just changes. Mm. I don't think you're naturally that way. I think you become that once you amass too much wealth, which is why there shouldn't be any billionaires. Billionaires shouldn't exist.
True. But I understand what you're saying, and there are certain times when you don't intend to, and just the lifestyle and the company that you keep get the best of you. But I'm seeing all this cookie money, and I guarantee you, later tonight, Jose's still gonna be the same person.
There you go. Well, my belly's gonna be a little bit bigger. Okay? I might have some a bigger smile on your face. And I'm not going to share. Okay, I am going to be greedy. Okay,
it's your birthday. You're not supposed to share.
No, I'm gonna share, man. I already shared some cupcakes yesterday, so no, man. I appreciate all the birthday love, man. Vapors. Thank you, Jose. I think John Harbaugh just caught the vapors.
you telling your age now. Yeah. A lot of people don't know what that is.
No. People say they're good until put under pressure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, it definitely exposes some people. Like some people, and to Kobe's point, right? Like it does reveal for some people who they are. Some people are always like that, and now they have some money, they feel more empowered to do the things that they want to do. That is true. Bucko Beezy, thank you for the super chat. Says no BS. I think Ravens win it all this year.
100%.
I'm starting to feel that way.
Yeah. What's up, Raven C?
Raven C, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning.
We just sitting here talking about how the Ravens gonna win the Super Bowl this year. Like Jesse's gonna do it in his first year. He's gonna top what Mike McDonald did. We doing it in our first year. Yeah. Next video, you gotta talk about the vapors. You know what?
Rest in peace of Biz Marquee, man.
Indeed. Man. That's a long time ago, bro.
Yeah. Hendo can talk to you about it. Like, I wasn't old enough for that yet. Undefeated season incoming. Yeah.
What's up, Jared?
It's gonna be a fun year. It's not gonna be anything like last year.
It's not.
Last year was a struggle. Last year was frustrating. Because let me tell you something. that last game against the Steelers, weren't you all tired by then? Weren't y'all like, why are you dragging us through this? Like, why can't you just fail already? Right? Like it was just like, it was like we have to go through another week of hoping we can stumble into the playoffs. No. And for it to end the way it ended, it's just like, see, man, we could have just bowed out 2 or 3 weeks ago. Why do we go through all this?
So it was like touchdown, took the lead. Man, this is what I'm talking about. Gave it right back up. Touchdown. We took the lead. We're gonna win this game. Gave it right back up. 4th down. We're going to win this game. Field goal. Nothing happened. Like, bro, it was just at a point in time in that game. I'm like, yo, we're gonna lose this game. But then at the end, like they always do, like John Harbaugh always does, gives us hope. 3 times. And we were like, yo, we're gonna win this game. We're gonna make the playoffs. It's nobody stopping us really in here. We could make a title run. And then they were like, nah, we're gonna show you every flaw that we have on this team outside of Lamar Jackson and go home. Like, bruh.
Yo, Ray Phantom is pumped. He said, I made it. I'm actually here. Good morning. I can't believe it. It's 4 a.m. here in Washington.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Appreciate that.
Hey, yes. We're going to get out of here soon, but, this is a birthday stream, so I decided we'll stay here a little bit longer, but we are going to get out of here pretty soon. But I'm glad you made it.
Indeed.
Salute to you. Good morning.
Justin, too.
Huh?
Justin, he finally made his watch alive, too.
Oh, Justin, I see you in here. Hey, says I finally watch y'all live. Normally, I watch repeat of it every day. Hey, salute to y'all, man.
Indeed.
Thank you for coming through.
Happy birthday, McNasty. Yesterday was McNasty's birthday.
Yes.
Another one.
Yes.
Another one.
Yes. Taurus season in full effect.
Y'all just pop up and just won't go away.
All right, we are going to end the stream here. We'll be back here tonight, 7:45 p.m. Eastern time for the LBHT show. Turn your notification bells on. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribe to the Rogue Pod. Okay, he just put out a video. You guys need to check that out. Also, it's patreon.com/ROUG, where he puts out a lot of extra content. Thank you, Jared. Brother Jared is here. Says happy birthday. Thank you for the birthday love. Appreciate that.
And Hanging with Hendo is coming back.
Hanging with Hendo is coming back. Listen. Epic story by our friend Dre, Mr. Galloway. I tell that story at parties to this day. Okay, to this day. Okay. Epic story. That was one of the best moments in YouTube history when he told that story, man. Some great times on Hanging with Hendo. You guys need to be a part of that.
Appreciate you, 1990.
You have to be a part of it. You learn a lot about the crew and hanging with Hendo. Okay.
It's in this instance, if you're a member, if you're a patron, everybody comes up. Like, you want to come up and talk about something, you come up and talk about it. You want to tell about your life, ask questions. Like you said, we learn a lot about each other. And that story from Dre, bro, has to be one of the funniest stories I've ever heard in my life. And YT, and you can hit me up at the Rogue Pod at gmail.com if you have any questions or anything. Like, I forgot to answer you yesterday, but you can hit me up on an email since you're not on Twitter or Instagram.
Yep. And like I said, you can reach out to any of us. We'll answer questions. Right. We make sure that if you want to start this YouTube journey, you start out right. And you get all the little coins, and they are small coins, but we make sure you get all the small coins possible from YouTube, because I have a love but a little bit more hate relationship with YouTube, and the things they do, but I want to make sure you get your money out of them. Okay?
And it ain't bad when it's one less bill or two less bills you got to pay, regardless of what they are.
Facts.
When you can do that and be like, yo, I ain't got to worry about it, and I can do something that I love and talk about something that I'm passionate about. It's well worth it.
Yeah, it takes some work to get there, but you can get there for sure. You can get there. And listen. And this isn't a call out anybody from yesterday. There are some comments in one of our videos where they're going at some of the not some, they're going out one of the people that we work with, and listen, like, in general, you go on somebody else's channel and you complain about another YouTuber, probably not the best idea. But over here for people that we work with, we consider them friends, right? So Hendo's my friend, Coach is my friend. Like, we're friends in real life. You know what I'm saying? So like, we have a whole crew, and I don't let people diss anybody in my crew, right? I don't like that. And we talked it out. It's all good. It's not anything serious. But look, we work hard at this, and if you don't like the content, I get it. Like, we get complaints all the time.
We get complaints, even from our friends, family, girlfriends, household.
Yeah,
I heard a couple times, y'all a little negative, and I'm looking at her like,
yeah. We get complaints all the time. It's not for everybody. I understand, but respect the work that goes into it, because it is a lot of work. And even this morning show, like we have a lot of fun doing it. The reason why we haven't gone 5 days a week is it's a commitment. Like, Wednesday is tough, right? Generally, yeah. Gotta get up, do the morning show, go to work, get home, do the LBHT show, do the overtime show, and then I gotta do a lot of editing afterwards that you guys don't see, right? And they have to get up the next day to go to work, right? So if I had to get up do the show, the morning show on Thursdays, and I'm not ruling it out, I'm just saying, like, that's just another commitment. So it's a lot of stuff. Like, and for Hendo, you guys love his videos, you love the editing. He ain't paying nobody to do that. Like, he does that. Everything. He does everything. That's a lot of work. So if you ever done video editing, you know how time consuming it is and how frustrating it could be. So everybody has their method, and you don't have to like it. You're not going to like everything. We don't like everything. Just respect the work, man, because we're doing it for y'all, and some of the bigger channels, they do it, that's their livelihood. You know what I'm saying? So just consider that when you're making your comments,
Fact. And we not as big as some of them other people. We don't get the engagement, we don't get the donations. We love what we get, but we still give back. You can see some other people make some serious coins, and they just like, thanks, y'all. Till the next time. Like, we try to give back, we try to do things, and all we get is hate. Like, shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I'll make a video and listen to my video and be like, I don't like that. Like, it is what it is. It's not as easy as just sitting behind a camera, just speaking your opinion. Like that editing, Jose would tell you, we are the ones that edit our own stuff. That editing gets time consuming. I go to work at 11 in the morning. I get off at 7:30. I get off there, go to a job to get off at 6 o'clock the next morning. I got to make a video, write a script, edit it, and put it out to you guys. And I don't mind doing that because I actually love what I do. But it's the fact that it's like, bruh, oh, this stinks. This sucks. It's stupid. Okay, cool. What are you doing? Where's your content detailing how you feel? You're not. You just waiting around to say something about somebody else. And y'all, and some of the people that actually like us and deal with us will just come out and be like, yo, I remember I was in Coach's stream, and Abby's like, yo, what you so mad about? And I was like, I didn't say anything about being mad about anything. Where are you coming from with this? It's like people just waiting for us to explode. And another thing, yeah, God, my editing sucks. And another thing is the fact that
he's saying editing in general sucks.
Oh, okay. And another thing that I think that a lot of people outside of the Ravens flock, I think we get a lot of people from other teams, because being that we're so negative, when they come in and give their opinions and say how they feel, we don't argue with them. That's how negative we are. We don't argue with nobody. We just like, oh, the Ravens suck. We suck. Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. Thanks for topping it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, very time consuming. Very time consuming. The more you do it, the you learn some tricks, it gets faster. But when you first start, oh my God.
Amplin said exactly why I showed up with the comments. But listen, I'm going to personally thank you, and whomever you are. I want to thank you because you guys have opened my eyes. For my entire life, I've always been that good guy. I've always been that person to try to make other people feel less uncomfortable and make myself feel uncomfortable. But you guys have opened me up to the dark side. I now want the villains to win. Like, I understand where they're coming from now. The good guys can die. I don't know if I was watching a movie with B the other day, and
I got you guys' favorite.
Somebody, I was like, are they gonna die? They deserve to die. And it's like, they're the good guys. So what? Y'all done made me go over to the other side.
I ain't that far with it. I just, like I said, like, look, we take criticism. That's fine. Like, especially like if it's, constructive criticism, fair criticism, that's fine. Just don't get only the people that get real disrespectful. And I don't like anybody like talking about our friends. That's I don't like that. You can go on their channel and express your issues with them, but not over here. That's all I ask. Right. But you can talk about Bobby though. That's all right. I'm joking. I'm joking because somebody's gonna go back to Bobby. Guess what they told? This is what they said about you.
They said we can talk about you. No, and listen, and we joke about it, and make light of it. But when y'all come in here and talk about Bobby, it's funny. Oh, I lie, but
it's funny, yeah.
But it ain't cool because he is a Ravens content creator, just like we are, and we're all trying to get the same results. Some of us are fans of the team, actually, but we're trying to get the same results. This is how some people make their money to pay their bills, and I'm not trying to take that away from anybody.
Yeah. Our issues with him had nothing to do with the work he puts into it. Like his hustle is his hustle. It was some other things we took issue with, and we addressed it, whatever. But
it's over.
Everybody. Look, this is work. This is where until we get to a point of like Shannon Sharp and Ocho where we can just pay a team, right, and just show up. Then you could say, hey, you guys ain't really working like that. Right. But we ain't make it there yet. We still have to. We got to do everything ourselves. Thank you, Ty Riggs. Mm-hmm. Appreciate that. Hashtag FPM. Wait, what's FPM? You got me on that. Hashtag FPM. I'm not sure. I'm missing it.
Yeah.
Just put it in the chat. Yes, Bobby is great. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. He's great at something. YT says the editing be the most time-consuming part. Man, it is. Oh, Fells Point Mafia. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. How man?
Hey, you do editing, YT? Like, what kind of editing you do? Because we might.
There you go. Yes, Fells Point Mafia, baby. Watch your step.
we might be looking for somebody if you do editing, or you talking about you do your own editing.
That's the other thing too. I know we said we're getting out of here, but see, Opus Clip. That's the thing. Okay, I use Opus Clip too, right? The problem is, I still edit it. Like once you've been editing for a while, there's a certain standard that you create, and throwing things in the Opus Clip and saying, okay, I'm gonna just grab this and put it out there. Nope. I have a whole process for Opus Clip, almost to a point where I was just like, why am I even using this? I might as well just do this myself, right? It's good for cutting up the videos for me and give me some ideas of what I want to use. But I still gotta go in there. I gotta add B-roll. I gotta edit I gotta clean up the spelling, all that stuff. I might add more to it or whatever. It's a whole process. It's a whole process. I've shown people that edit videos my process, and they're like, "Damn, bro, just for a short?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yep, for a short." Which is why you don't see many shorts from us,
because we can't put out that garbage.
No.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool how to do it, but
yeah.
And I've been trying, and like I like trying different stuff. Like I know for the most part, Ravens fans don't like all that extra. Like I've been doing some extra stuff. And Ravens fans be like,
yeah.
but I'm gonna keep trying it. I'm gonna keep trying it because I like to grow, and I just like trying different stuff, bro. I don't want to stay in the same thing. I don't want to just do talking head on every video. Like I want to experiment. Like we trying to make a short film. Eventually, that's what we're gonna do.
Yes, we thought about that. We want to be different. We don't want to be like everybody else. We want to be different. We want to stand out, whether you love it or you hate it. We want to be different. And yes, we are going to do a short film. That's coming. That's coming. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. We're getting out here for real. Appreciate y'all, man. Hour and a half, almost an hour and 40 minutes. All right. Thank y'all for all the birthday love. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back here tonight. Y'all be great today. We'll see you later. Peace.